Egypt, with its pyramids and hieroglyphs, continues to fascinate. Despite centuries of study, new archaeological discoveries and advancements in technology continue to reveal compelling mysteries, challenging our understanding of this ancient civilization. This video explores 10 of the most captivating recent archaeological enigmas and their implications for our knowledge of ancient Egypt. The Tomb of the Unknown. Abydos Pharaoh, circa 2014-2025. In 2014, a joint Egyptian-American archaeological team discovered a royal tomb in Abydos, Egypt. The tomb's identity gained renewed attention in 2025 due to its enigmatic nature. The burial chamber dates back to the Second Intermediate Period, 1630 to 1540 BC. The missing mummy and sarcophagus suggests tomb robbers targeted the site. These raiders also damaged hieroglyphic inscriptions that could have identified the pharaoh. Inscriptions referencing goddesses Isis and Nephthys were found. Muhammad Abdel-Badi suggested the tomb might belong to a predecessor of King Senebkai, whose tomb was also discovered in 2014. Josef Wegener acknowledged this possibility, but emphasized the lack of definitive clues. This discovery highlights the incomplete nature of historical records and the challenges of tomb raiding for archaeological investigations. The enigmatic tunnel of Taposiris Magna, 2025. In March 2025, archaeologists announced the discovery of a 1,300-meter tunnel beneath the ancient Egyptian city of Taposiris Magna. The tunnel lies 13 meters below the surface and stands 2 meters tall, carved through sandstone. The city itself was established between 280 and 270 BC by Pharaoh Ptolemy II Philadelphus. The scale and precision of the tunnel's construction have been compared to the Tunnel of Eupalinos, a 6th century BC aqueduct on the Greek island of Samos. The tunnel's exact purpose remains unknown, but it is partially submerged in water. Kathleen Martinez, a specialist working at the Taposiris Magna Temple since 2004, believes the tunnel could lead to the lost tomb of Cleopatra VII. The temple complex above is believed to have been dedicated to the god Osiris and his queen Isis, a deity with whom Cleopatra had a strong connection. Excavations at the site have unearthed figurines of Isis and coins bearing the names and images of both Cleopatra and Alexander the Great. It has been theorized that earthquakes between 320 and 1303 AD may have caused parts of the temple to collapse into the sea, potentially taking Cleopatra's tomb with it. Past excavations revealed tunnels extending from Lake Mariut towards the Mediterranean, while pieces of pottery and a rectangular block of limestone have been discovered within the Taposiris Magna tunnel. Further investigation is necessary to determine if this find will lead to Cleopatra's final resting place. The impressive engineering of the tunnel speaks to the advanced capabilities of the civilization that constructed it. The potential link to Cleopatra elevates this discovery to a level of global interest, highlighting the enduring allure of ancient Egypt's most famous queen. The tomb of Thutmose II, an ancient Egyptian pharaoh, was discovered in 2022 and identified in 2025. This is the first pharaonic burial found near the Valley of the Kings since Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922. The tomb's location and the missing mummy raise questions. The tomb was flooded shortly after burial, and officials moved the mummy and grave goods to an unknown location. Hatshepsut, Thutmose II's wife and successor, was responsible for his burial in this area. The reasons for this choice remain unclear. Archaeologists are now focusing on a nearby mound of rubble, which they believe conceals a second tomb that may contain Thutmose II's mummy. The Riddle of the Golden Tongues, 2021 to 2024. Archaeologists have unearthed mummies with gold tongues at multiple sites in Egypt, dating back to the Greek and Roman eras. These gold tongues, believed to aid the deceased in speaking to the god Osiris in the afterlife, raise questions about their ritualistic significance and why this practice emerged during this specific period. The discoveries highlight a significant, yet not fully understood aspect of funerary beliefs and rituals in ancient Egypt. The lingering questions of the Lost Labyrinth of Giza, rediscovered 2008. The Lost Labyrinth of Giza, a legendary structure described by ancient historians like Herodotus, was said to surpass the pyramids in complexity. Despite centuries of searching, physical evidence remained elusive until 2008, when georadar scans revealed a large stone plateau beneath the Giza Plateau, potentially the labyrinth's foundation. Full-scale excavation is needed to confirm if this is truly the legendary labyrinth. If so, it would be a monumental discovery, providing unprecedented insights into ancient Egyptian architecture, religious practices, and the Giza complex itself. The enduring puzzle of the Dendera Light, ongoing interest. A relief carving in the Dendera temple depicts a snake emerging from a lotus flower within an oval vessel. This image has led some to propose that it represents a Crookes tube, an early light bulb, suggesting that ancient Egyptians had electricity. Mainstream Egyptologists, however, interpret the relief as symbolic, representing a scene from Egyptian mythology. The bulb is likely a depiction of the womb or a protective enclosure, the snake symbolizes a deity or life force, and the lotus flower represents rebirth. The Dendera Light continues to fascinate and fuel debate, highlighting the challenges of understanding ancient civilizations based on limited evidence. The unexpected Sphinx claws in Israel, discovered 2000s. Archaeologists in Israel discovered the 4,000-year-old paws of an Egyptian sphinx, raising questions about how it got there. The Sphinx, from the time of the Great Pyramids, was likely a diplomatic gift from Egypt to the rulers of Hazor, a Canaanite city. The reasons for the gift and the fate of the rest of the statue remain a mystery, highlighting the complex relationships between ancient civilizations. The mystery of the missing majesty, the Pyramid of Djedefre, ongoing. The Pyramid of Djedefre, son of Khufu, is a mystery due to its ruined state. While it was intended to be the fourth Great Pyramid, only its base remains today. Theories for its destruction include Roman quarrying, intentional destruction by Egyptians, and incomplete construction. The lack of evidence makes it difficult to determine the true cause, leaving the mystery of Djedefre's pyramid unsolved. The uncharted depths of the Khufu. Pyramid Secret Tunnel, 2023. A new 30-foot-long tunnel has been discovered in the Great Pyramid of Khufu using ultrasound scans. Its purpose is unknown, but theories range from structural support to ritual significance. A small chamber containing 2 limestones was found at the end of the tunnel, but it is currently inaccessible. This discovery highlights that even well-known archaeological sites can still hold secrets. The Lost Quarry of Catherine and the Movement of Megaliths, rediscovered 2000s. The rediscovery of the Lost Quarry of Catherine reveals the challenges ancient Egyptians faced, transporting massive stone blocks across 35 miles of desert to the Nile River. Tomb paintings and a workers' camp suggest a large labor force dragged the blocks on sledges, but the specific tools and techniques used remain a mystery. Understanding how they moved such heavy objects over harsh terrain provides insight into their engineering, labor management, and logistical organization, highlighting their resourcefulness and ingenuity in creating monumental structures.